off and I said, "Hey, how's your day going?" And they said, "It's going good." And I've also had things where they said, "Yeah, like I said, they said it's good." And I said, "Well, so what'd you do today?" They say, "Nothing." And then there's dead silence.
Yeah, I've had a few of those interviews. I've had...
Dreadful. It's like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like the way it looks. It's like it's going to be a long interview.
Yeah. Give me something to work with, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's an awesome experience. I mean, I love to do it. And just anybody out there who really wants to do anything, whether that's be a radio star, be a singer, be a songwriter, whatever it is that you're aspiring to do, be a dancer, an artist, you can do it. But you have to put in the work, and you have to go out and make it happen.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to happen by itself.
Yeah. It's not going to come to you. You have to get out there and do your part.
Absolutely.
So, with your radio show, do you interview people like me? Do you do anything else besides interview people? What kind of show do you do?
So, what I do, my show is an hour. It's from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern. So 1 to 2 p.m. Central Time every Monday. And what I do is roughly, 40 minutes of the show is music, where I play, so the kind of music I play is called alternative country music.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'll play alternative country music while also, because the station, like I said, it's a community-based station where they let anybody come in and do their show. So this is my show. And what's awesome for me is I have the opportunity to play whatever I want, essentially. I mean, yeah, there's some things I can't play, of course.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm allowed to pick who I interview, what songs I play. Because you go to another station, the higher-up, the programs director, programs manager, they say, no, at this time you need to play this song only, this traffic check. They have it scripted and ready to go for you. You don't have any say in it.
Yeah.
But here, I can do whatever I want. So what I tend to do is I will do an interview, so 40 minutes of music, and there's a 20-minute interview somewhere in that hour.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to play some of that artist's original music because I can, and also other aspiring talent, who wants to do that. But I do an interview every week with a aspiring musician, and just a couple of months ago, I got I'm always meeting new people, and I was able to get in contact with the producer of American Idol.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they've been really amazing. And so every week in the month of April, I'm going to be doing an interview with an American Idol contestant from this season.
Well, that's awesome. That's very cool.
Yeah, it's really crazy to think about it because I was watching American Idol with my family a couple of days ago, and my mom, I can clearly remember, she looked at me while I'm watching American Idol, and she said, "Is that weird that you talk to these people?" I said, "Yes, it is." And it's like, just because it's like, I don't think of myself as big or anything, because I'm not, because I'm just doing what I love to do, which started doing an online radio show because I love to do it, not because I wanted fame and all that stuff. I did it because I love to do it, and I still love to do it now.
Yeah. Same with me.
It's all about finding what you love to do.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're just in it for fame or money, you're not really going to go very far. I wouldn't find it very enjoyable. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because.
And another thing is, like, here goes back to another con. I'll make it kind of fast.
Okay.
When somebody is making money doing this thing, when, it's all about money, then it's like then it's all about ratings. It's all about, well, how many people are listening to your show? And it's like, not enough, right? So then they're like, well, then we're going to get rid of you. We're going to let you go, and we're going to bring in another show where they're going to bring in more listeners than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a fun business to be in, but it's also challenging and a tough business, but that's why they call it business. Business is business.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But there's so many great people in this business.
Yeah. You meet a lot of wonderful, good people in radio.
I really have. I got the awesome opportunity to meet Mr. Bobby Bones last summer.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
In Austin, Texas. Yeah, I went down there for the day, and he was out there for something, and he was telling me his story a little bit and telling me how he got started at, I think, 16 or 17 years old, washing dishes or washing the bathroom as a janitor in a radio station.
Yeah. There's
something like that. He started really low, but he was like, I didn't care. I was cleaning that toilet to the hardest I could because I was in the building. Because he knew, I don't know exactly what is going on in this building, but I want to be in it. I want to be involved in it any way I can. Whether that means scrubbing the toilets or answering the phones or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you usually start from the low, and then as time goes on, you get higher up in the business.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. My last question is, do you have any other pieces of advice for people who want to get started in radio?
Oh, man, you can do it. So here's my advice. If you want to be in radio, well, this is actually two parts of this. It's two pieces. So first off, if you want to be in radio, find a local community radio station in your area and a public community-based radio station and say, hey, I want to get involved. And the chances are you're going to get involved. And they're going to love you for it. And another thing is if you're a singer and you're like, I'm bringing my music that I've created and worked so hard on to radio stations. And they're saying, no, we don't want your music. Same thing. Find a local community radio station and bring them your music. And there's a better chance that somebody will take interest in it. But for the advice piece, you got to go for what you want. In the end, it's all about being a go-getter. It's about you putting the name out there that I'm going to go out and do what I want to do. I'm going to go out and make this thing happen. Like all the other radio stations, I'm sitting out there knocking on the door. I'm knocking on the door trying to get in. And if I just knocked on the door once and nobody answers and I walk away, then I'm never going to get in. But if I stand at the door and knock for, who knows, 3 years, then somebody's finally going to open the door. But it's because I stayed there for 3 years, knocking on the door.
Yeah. You have to be persistent. You have to...
You really do.
Yeah. Well, my friend, it's been a pleasure talking to you and hearing...
Oh, man, it really has. I'm glad we were able to do this. It's awesome to get involved with your show. And, oh, my goodness. So I heard about your autism show.
Oh, my new show.
Autism show.
Yeah, my new show, yeah.
That's amazing. Y'all got to check that out. Little advertisement, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and
Man, that's going to be amazing. So you're going to talk with people about their stories, like having them share their stories or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
The first episode of that show will start tomorrow. I don't know. I get confused with all the time zones, so I can't really say the time right now. But,
I believe I'm in the same time zone as you.
Central time zone, I think.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but that's going to be amazing. I really can't wait to see how that goes. Because my sister, she has high-functioning autism.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a big deal for me, and I do a lot of stuff when I'm not on the radio. I do a lot of stuff to help special needs and high-functioning autism and Down syndrome and all that. And I have a heart for helping people, you know.
I do too. I have high-functioning autism, and I've met a lot of people with special needs, for these past years.
I went to a movie festival a couple months ago, and there was a movie. It was called Becoming Bulletproof, and it was about high-functioning autism and Down syndrome, and all these kids with learning disabilities who wanted to become an actor. So what it was a documentary of the filmmakers trying to help these, adults create this film. So it was very, so it was like a country western kind of a thing that, the kids were trying to make, and it was pretty much the story of like the producers and all the people trying to help them learn their lines, shoot the stuff, and it was really amazing. It was really empowering. It was like, you know what? Anybody can do anything they want to do.
Yeah. I've met a lot of people with special needs, and a lot of them have a strong creativity side to them. They really do.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, it's been great talking to you again, and thank you very much. And
oh yeah, I really have. Not wait for this show that you're going to do. I guarantee you, I'm going to listen to every single episode, and I know other people who are going to listen to every episode as well. So there you go.
Thank you very much.
It really was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Getting to know you a little bit.
You too. Thank you.
And I want to keep getting to know you.
Same here. Thank you very much. You have a good day.
Yeah. You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All righty. Take care. God bless.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
And that was my good friend, radio show host, David Baker. Thank you for listening tonight. Yesterday and tonight, it seems like we've been working the late shift, hasn't we? But, hey, that's good, though. At least we're working. Thank you very much. And, let's see. I think we have one tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we'll be interviewing actor and stuntman Mr. Ken Arnold. And on my other show, the new show that me and David were just talking about, it's called Autism to Artism, A View of Creativity, where I'll interview people with special needs who have a strong creativity skill. And the first episode of that will be tomorrow with Mr. Hal Bray, who created a group, an organization called Heroes for Autism. So he'll share awareness of autism so you all can be informed and entertained tomorrow. Thank you very much. Good night, and God bless.